Yeah, there's one story that you tell when you're on at a party on Martha's Vineyard with them, where you were being critical of Bill Clinton's decision on his lawyer and how the lawyer addressed his civil deposition. Had he defaulted on that case and paid the money, he would never have been deposed, and then everybody would have been none the wiser about his personal life. Could have avoided a major chapter in American history.
Right.
Yeah. So how did that go exactly?
Well, I said to him, you made a terrible mistake. Your lawyer could have easily resolved this case. The other side didn't want to settle, but under D.C. law, you could have just brought $750,000, I think, something like that, deposited it with the clerk of court, the case would be over and dismissed, and there'd be no deposition. And he said, well, my lawyer never told me that. And so I called the lawyer the next day on the phone, and I said, is it true that you didn't tell the president that he had that option? He said, of course I didn't tell him. It would have been a terrible idea. I said, but he's a lawyer. He's the president. Don't you think he gets to make that decision? And shortly thereafter, the president fired the lawyer. And I think he has now come to realize, I actually wrote an article a few years ago for George magazine, that was John F. Kennedy Jr.'s magazine before he was killed in the plane crash. And it was the 10 greatest legal blunders of the 20th century. I wrote it in 2000. And number one legal blunder was Clinton's lawyer allowing him to be deposed about his sex life. It's just unbelievable that any